Good evening, guys. Welcome to the session. And I hope you have solved algebra questions after the session, after yesterday's session. So we'll wait for another 30-40 seconds and we'll start with the session. In the meanwhile, if you have any doubts regarding the previous day's question or on any of the current topic that we are doing, algebra, inequalities and word problems, and please you can post your queries in the chat section. We'll wait for some people, some more time for people to attend. If you have any queries in the meanwhile, you can post it in the chat. I'll try to address those queries. Okay, I think people have joined. We'll start today's session now. I'll just post the question on the screen. So take 3 minutes to solve this question, and once you have solved it, post your answers in the chat. So guys, please take 3 minutes to solve this, and please post the answers in the chat. It's time. So as I see, most of you have got option C. So we'll see how to go about this question. So what they're asking is, they're giving you 4 statements and then they are asking a question. So consider that A is taller than B, C is taller than A, D is taller than C, E is the tallest of all. If they are made to sit in the above order of their height, who will occupy the mid position? So we'll just draw a number line here. And they are saying that A is taller than B. A would be here, B would be here, and C is taller than A. C would be here, and D is taller than C. D would be here, and E is the tallest, so E would be here. And they are saying that if they are made to sit in the order of their height, this is the order of their height, and if they are made to sit in their height, who will occupy the mid position? So there are 5 people, and the middle position would be the third position from both ends. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. The middle position is this one. So the correct answer is option C. So here also the option is correct answer is option C. I hope things are clear. If you have any queries, please ask, or else we'll move to the next question. I hope things are clear. So we'll move to the next question then. So take 3 minutes to solve this question. It's time. Please select the answer and post the answers that you've got. So we'll see how to go about this question. So what they're asking is 4 persons, Alok, Bhupesh, Chandar and Dinesh have a total of ₹100 among themselves. Alok and Bhupesh between them have as much money as Chandar and Dinesh between them. But Alok has more money than Bhupesh and Chandar has only half the money that Dinesh has. Alok has in fact 5 more than Dinesh has. Who has the maximum amount of money? So we have to find who has the maximum amount of money. And the sentence, the data that they have given is Alok, Bhupesh, Chandar and Dinesh have a total of 100 among themselves. So together they have 100 rupees. A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 100. And they are saying that Alok and Bhupesh between them have as much money as Chandar and Dinesh. That means Alok and Bhupesh, the amount that Alok and Bhupesh have, we add together, it will be equal to the amount of money that Chandar and Dinesh have. So A plus B is equal to C plus D. And let this be X. So we have from this first equation, we have a plus b is x, c plus d is x, that is equal to 100. We have 2x is equal to 100. We have x is equal to 50. 100 by 2 is equal to 50. So this is 50. So a plus b is 50, c plus d is 50. And Alok has more money than Bhupesh. So a is greater than b. And then Chandar has only half the money that Dinesh has. So Chandar has half the money that Dinesh has. Dinesh has whatever Dinesh has, it's d by 2. So now in this formula, c plus d is equal to 50. We have c is equal to d by 2 plus d, that's equal to 50. And this is, I've taken LCM as 2. And this will be 2d plus d is 3d by 2 is equal to 50. This implies d is equal to 100 by 3 is equal to 33.33. So d is equal to 33.33. And then they are saying that Alok has in fact 5 more than Dinesh. So they are saying that Alok has 5 more than Dinesh. So Dinesh has 33.33 rupees. So Alok would have 5 plus 33.33. This is equal to 38.33. So Alok has 38.33, Dinesh has 33.33. And C, Chandar has half the amount what Dinesh has. So C is equal to, D is 33.33 divided by 2. This is equal to 16.66. So C is equal to 16.66, A is equal to 38.33, D is equal to 33.33, and we need B. So we have A plus B is equal to 50, and we have A is equal to 38.33 plus B is equal to 50. So B is equal to 50 minus 38.33, and this is equal to 11.66. So if we have A 38.33 and B we have 11.66, C we have 16.66, and D we have 33.33. So out of these four, among these four, A is the highest. So A has the highest amount, that is Alok. So the correct answer is option A. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, please ask it in the chat section. If things are clear, if everyone has understood, I'll move to the next question. See, I have just assumed it, let it be X, because they have said that A plus B, the amount that Alok and Bhupesh have is equal to the amount that Chandar plus Dinesh have. So A plus B is equal to C plus D. That's what they're saying. Alok and Bhupesh, between them, have as much money as Chandar and Dinesh. So जितना आलोक एंड भूपेश के पास था मिला के, आलोक के पास और भूपेश के पास जितना मिला के था, उतना चंदर और दिनेश के साथ था, दिनेश के पास था. तो आलोक एंड भूपेश had the same amount that Chandar and Dinesh had. So I have assumed it as let X, that B is equal to X. So we have from this equation A plus B and C plus D is both is equal to X. So I have taken this equation here. So A plus B I have substituted as X. C plus D I have substituted as X. So together it is 2X. And that is 2X is equal to 100 and X is equal to 50. So X is equal to 50 means A plus B, Alok and Bhupesh together have 50 rupees. Chandar and Dinesh has 50 rupees. So together they have 50 rupees. And after that, we take each equation and solve. So first the data that they have given is Chandar has half the amount that Dinesh has. Chandar has only half the amount that Dinesh has. So C is equal to D by 2. This is one equation. And we have this basic equation C plus D is equal to 50. In that C plus D is equal to 50, I have substituted C is equal to D by 2. So C is equal to D by 2, another D, D plus D by 2 plus D is equal to 50. D plus 2 by D is equal to 3D by 2. That's equal to 50. D is equal to 33. So I have got calculated D here. So once I calculate D, I have this another data that they've given, that Alok has 5 rupees more than Dinesh. So Alok has 5 rupees more than Dinesh. So Dinesh has 33 rupees. So 5 rupees more than Dinesh is Alok has 38.33. Now I have 38.33. I have A plus B is equal to 50. So I would substitute the value of A here. A plus B is equal to 50. A is equal to 38.33. B is, I will calculate it as 50 minus 38.33, and that would be equal to 11.66. So this is B. So I've got A, I've got B, I've got D. D is 33.33. 33.33. So now I have to calculate C. C is nothing but D by 2. What is D? 33. 33 by 33.33. 33.33 by 2 is 16.66. So C is 16.66, so I've put here C. So I've got all the values of the money that A, Alok, Bhupesh, Chandar and Dinesh have. And among these four, Alok has 38.33 is the highest. So the correct answer is, who has the maximum amount of money? That is Alok. I hope things are clear. If it's clear, please let me know so that I can move to the next question. नहीं, हमने ऐसा एज्यूम किया है, ऐसे कोई पता ऐसे चलेगा कि आप यहाँ पे बोला गया है कि आलोक एंड भूपेश के पास जितना पैसा था उतना चंदर एंड दिनेश के पास भी था, तो इनके पास जितना था उतना ही इक्वल चंदर एंड दिनेश के साथ पास था। तो इफ अगर दोनों इक्वल है तो x प्लस एक्स है, तो हमको पता करना था कि आलोक एंड भूपेश के पास कितना था। तो टोटल चारों मिला के 100 रुपये था, और इन दोनों के बीच में मतलब आलोक एंड भूपेश के पास भी उतना ही पैसा था जितना चंदर एंड दिनेश के पास था। तो हमने अज्यूम किया है कि लेट इट बी एक्स, तो हमने उन दोनों के पास कितना था उतना कैलकुलेट किया है अभी, तो 50 रुपये उनके पास था। तो टोटल तो वो ए प्लस डी का पता करके सी प्लस डी का पता किया, तो हमारे पास 1 2 3 4 ऐसे इक्वेशंस बने, और एक के बाद एक सॉल्व करते गए वेरिएबल्स के लिए। I hope it is clear, Dipti, or LKR. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask, or else we'll move to the next question. So we'll move to the next question. Take 3 minutes to solve this. I mean, take 2 minutes. 3 minutes is too much. Take 2 minutes to solve this. It's time. Most of them have got option B, and we'll see how to go about this. I mean, most of them have got it correctly. They're saying that if A runs faster than B, so I'll just draw a number line. They're saying that A runs faster than B, and B runs as fast but not faster than C. So B runs as fast but not faster than C. Oh, sorry. They have told that A runs less fast than B. So A runs less fast than B. A runs less fast than B. B runs as fast but not faster than C. So B and C are equal. Then as compared to A, C runs. So C is greater than A. So C runs faster than, C is greater than A. So C runs faster than A. Correct option is option B. I hope things are clear. If things are clear, so please let me know. I'll move to the next question. Okay. So take 3 minutes to solve this question. Most of them have got option C. Let's see how to go about this question. So they're saying that each of A, B, C and D has 100 rupees. So each one has 100 rupees. A, B, C and D all have 100 rupees. A pays 20 to B. A pays 20 to B. Who pays 10 to C. So B pays 10 rupees to C. Who gets 30 from D. So C gets 30 from D. I'm sorry, this is 10. This is the 10 that he has got from B. And D pays 30 to C. 30. So this is 80. This is 110. This is equal to 140. This is equal to 70. So they are saying in this context, which of the following is not correct? Which of the following is not correct? So C is the richest. C is the richest. This is the correct answer, but this is they're asking what is not correct. So this is wrong. D is the poorest. This D is the poorest. So this is also correct. So this is not what they're asking. They're asking what is not correct. Then C has more than what A and D have together. C has more than what A and no. C has actually 140. C has less than what A and D together have 150. But C is less than 150. So this is not correct. So this is the right answer. We'll just check D. B is richer than D. B is richer than D. Yes, this is true, but they are asking false statement. Again, this is wrong. So the correct option is option C. So everyone has got option C. If there are no more doubts, we'll move to the next question then. If you have any doubt, please ask, or else we'll move to the next question. So we'll move to the next question. Take 3 minutes to solve this. It's time. People who have not yet posted their answers, please post. So some people have got C and some people have got few people have got option B. We'll see how to go about this question here. In a parking area, the total number of wheels of all the cars, 4-wheelers, and scooters, that is motorbikes, 2-wheelers, is 100 more than twice the number of parked vehicles. The number of cars parked is. So each car has 4 wheels and each scooter has 2 wheels. And they are saying the total number of wheels of all the cars. So let C be the cars and B be the bikes that are there. And they are saying the total wheels that are there is 100 more than twice the number of parked vehicles. The parked vehicles are C plus B. C is the car, B is the bike. So the total wheels are nothing but every car has 4 wheels, so 4C plus 2B. Every bike has 2 wheels, so it is 2B. This is equal to 100 more than the parked vehicles. 100 more than twice the number of parked vehicles. So this is 100 plus 2 into C plus B. So this is the equation that you have to solve. And we have 2 variables and we have 1 equation, but we'll see whether we can solve it or not. So this is 4C plus 2B is equal to 100 plus 2C plus 2B. And this, if we bring 2B, if we bring this side, it will be 4C. I'll bring C also this side. This is 4C minus 2C plus 2B minus 2B is equal to 100. And plus 2B minus 2B gets cancelled. 4C minus 2C is 2C is equal to 100. C is equal to 100 by 2 is equal to 50. The correct answer is the number of cars C is equal to 50. The correct answer is option C. I hope things are clear. If you have any doubts, please ask. Okay. So we'll move to the next question. So take 3 minutes to solve this question. It's time. Please select the answers that you've got. 3 of them have got option D. So we'll see how to go about this question. So they're asking, in a test, Randir obtained more marks than the total marks obtained by Kunal and Debu. The total marks obtained by Kunal and Shankar are more than those of Randir. Sonal obtained more marks than Shankar. Neha obtained more marks than Randir. Who amongst them obtained highest marks? They are saying who scored highest. So we want the highest here. And they are saying that Randir and Shankar and Sonal are two people with the same alphabet. So I'll take Shankar as SH and Sonal as SO. So they're saying Randir obtained more marks than total marks obtained by Kunal and Debu. So if I have to represent that by in the number line, so Randir is in the right side and Kunal and Debu are in the left side of Randir. This is Kunal and Debu, but I don't know relatively who is higher. I mean, Kunal or Debu, I don't know. But at least I know that Randir is greater than Kunal and Debu because they are saying that the total marks obtained by Kunal and Debu, Randir has more marks than the total marks of Kunal and Debu. So let's take, for example, Kunal has 5 marks and Debu has 10 marks. So they are saying that Randir has scored more than 15. So if Randir is more than 15, so clearly this is Kunal and this is Debu. So clearly Randir is greater than K and greater than D. So this is how I would represent. And I have represented K and D here because I don't know whether K is greater than D or D is greater than K. So I've just left it here. Then they are saying that the total marks obtained by Kunal and Shankar, the total marks obtained by Kunal and Shankar are more than those of Randir. So we have Kunal and Shankar. The total marks obtained by Kunal and Shankar are more than those of Randir. So I have Kunal here, I have Randir here, Kunal and Shankar. So I have Shankar. So I don't know, now they are saying Kunal and Shankar, the sum of the marks obtained by Kunal and Shankar are more than that scored by Randir. So I have put it here because I know that K is here. And I don't know whether Shankar has scored below Randir or more than Randir. But I know that whatever their sum is greater than R. For example, let's take if Randir is 15 and I'm just taking the example here and Kunal is 10 because Kunal is anyway because I've taken it here. So let's continue this itself. Randir is 15 and Kunal, let's take Randir as 20. Randir is 20, Kunal is 5. So they are saying that sum of Kunal and Shankar is more than 20. That is more than Randir's marks. So this can be, SH can be 16. Yeah, Kunal and Shankar together they have scored more than Randir. So if they are 5, Kunal has 15. If Shankar has 16, then it would be 21. So clearly both the marks 5 plus 16, that is 21, is greater than Randir's marks, that is 20. But what if then in this case Shankar's marks is less than Randir, but it can also be that 5 plus 21 is equal to 26, and again this is greater than Randir's marks. So this can be Shankar's marks, SH. So 21 can be Shankar's marks. So clearly Shankar's marks can be greater than or Shankar's marks or can be less than Randir. Shankar can be here or here, both the sides. We cannot say where Shankar is. So we don't know whether Shankar is greater than R or Shankar is less than R. So this is the second statement that they have given. And then they are saying that Sonal obtained more marks than Shankar. So Sonal, this is Shankar, and Sonal obtained more marks than Shankar. So Sonal has got more marks than Shankar. And Neha obtained more marks than Randir. So Neha obtained more marks than Randir. Randir is here. I'll just write the Neha here. So Neha obtained more marks than Randir. Now they're asking who among them is the highest scorer. So the problem here is we know that Neha has scored more than Randir, but we don't know whether Shankar has scored more than Randir or not. And if Shankar has scored more than Randir, we don't know the relationship between Shankar and Neha. So we don't have the relationship between this and this. And also we don't have the relationship between SO. For example, SH can be less than N, but we don't know the Sonal, the relationship between Sonal and Neha, and also Sonal and Randir. So we don't know any relationship between these two variables. Sonal and Randir, Neha and Shankar, and Shankar and Neha, and we don't know the relation between Sonal and Randir. So clearly we cannot say who is the highest. So that's why the data is insufficient. So we cannot clearly say who is the highest. So the correct option is answer D. If you have any doubts, you can please ask. See, the UPSC is actually giving questions which has option D also. That is none of the above. So please be very careful with these questions. If there are any doubts, please ask. Or else I will move to the next question. So take 3 minutes to solve this question. Sorry. It's time. Most of them have got option B, and option B is the correct answer. We'll see why it is the correct answer. They're saying that if pen is less than pencil and pencil is less than book and book is greater than cap, then which of the following is always correct? So I'll draw a number line here. They're saying that pencil is greater than pen. And then book is greater than pencil. Pencil is here, book should be greater than pencil. Book will be here. And book is greater than cap. The book is greater than cap. Cap would be somewhere on the left side of book. So it should be somewhere here or here. We don't know where exactly the cap is, but we know that it is somewhere before book. This is cap. So we don't know the relation between cap and pen or cap and pencil. We only know that cap is less than book. Cap is less than or book is greater than cap. They are saying which of the following is always true. It should be always true. So pen is greater than cap. We don't know. We don't know because we don't have any clear relationship. Pen cap can be anywhere in this number line, but at least it is less than this book. So this is, we cannot say for sure that is always true. Pen is greater than book. Pen is book is greater than pen. Yes, clearly book is greater than pen. This is correct. So you may mark your answer here and move on. But if you want to check, while you're solving at home, you can just check this. Pencil is equal to cap. We don't know the relationship between pencil and cap. This is wrong. Pencil is greater than cap. Again, we don't know the relationship between pencil and cap. So this is wrong. The correct answer is option C. I hope almost everyone has got the same answer. The correct answer, which happy to see. So if there are no more doubts, if there are no doubts, I'll move to the next question then. So I'll move to the next question. It'll take 3 minutes to solve this question. We'll see, most of them have got option C, but there is one answer is B. So this is a data sufficiency question. We'll see how to go about this question here. So in a data sufficiency question, they give a question and then they give two statements, and we have to find out whether the statements are enough to calculate the answer for this question. What they're asking is, are there more than 100 figures in that book? So there is a book and they're saying whether the book has more than 100 figures. So whether this figures in the book is greater than 100. We don't need an exact number of figures. They're not asking what are the number of figures that are there in the book. We just have to calculate whether the figures are greater than 100. So this is just, we need to calculate whether that is 100, greater than 100, less than 100, or equal to 100. If we find that out, we'll be able to answer this correctly. So we have to consider statement by statement. So we'll read the first statement here. Statement 1 says that there are not more than 2 figures on any page of a 51-page book. So in this statement, the information that we get is the number of pages is equal to 51. This is one extra data that we have got. And they are saying that there are not more than 2 figures on any page. The number of figures in a page is less than 2. Not more than 2 figures, then it means less than or equal to 2. So it is not greater than 3. So number of figures in a page is less than or equal to 2. So the number of figures in a page can be 0, can be 1, can be 2. So if the number of figures in a page is 2 and there are 51 pages, then clearly it would be 102. So clearly that figures would be greater than 100. But if it is 1, then the number of figures are 51. So this would not be, this is wrong. I mean, figures are less than 100. So clearly one option in this gives that the figures is greater than 100. Figures is greater than 100. And another option, if we take the number of figures as 1 in a page, then it would be less than the 100. So we have 2 answers here. So we cannot correctly say what is the correct answer. So option 1 alone, S1 alone cannot help us to solve this question. Then the second question. When we are reading the second question, forget everything that first question has given you. So in the second question, they are saying, this is a fresh sentence. There is at least 1 figure on every page. They are saying the number of figures is at least, the minimum is 1. It's greater than or equal to 1. The number of figures is greater than or equal to 1. But in this sentence, they have not given number of pages. Number of pages we don't know. We know that at least minimum 1 page is there, but how many pages are there, that we don't know. So clearly, we cannot answer with this statement. Now, when we combine these two, when we combine the information given by statement 1 and statement 2, statement 1 says number of pages is 51, and they are saying that the maximum pages that figures that are there in 1 page is 2, and the minimum figures, that is 1. So the number of figures in a page can be 1 or 2. If the number of figures in a page is 1, then total figures would be in the book is 51. If the number of figures in a page is 2, and the total figures in the book is 51 into 2, that is 102. So even after combining the data that is given by statement 1 and statement 2, we are clearly not able to establish a single answer for this question. So we don't know whether this is 51 or 102. If it is 51, the answer would be that no. So in this question, the answer that you have to get is yes or no. So if you have 1 figure in a page, the answer would be no. If you have 2 figures in the page, the answer is yes. And we need to get only one answer, whether that is yes or no. And clearly, with the information that is given by both the statements together also, it is insufficient to get a confirmed answer for this question, that is yes or no. So clearly the option is C. S1 and S2 together are not sufficient. And remember one thing, the options that they give here is not standard options. You have to read it properly. Because in other exams, like for example GMAT or LSAT, there are standard options that are given here. So in this UPSC, they may change the things here. So read clearly and then mark the answers that you have got. So here clearly S1 is not sufficient, S2 is not sufficient, and S1 and S2 together also is not sufficient. S1, S2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, you can ask. You don't have, if everything is clear, we'll move to the next question. Statement 1, explain. Okay. See, what statement 1 is saying is there are not more than 2 figures. So in a one page, the maximum number of figures that are there is only 2. So minimum can be 0, 1 or 2. So number of pages, figures in a page can be 0, 1 or 2. We know for sure, according to the statement 1, that the figures in a page are not more than 2. It can be equal to 2, it can be 1, it can be 0. So if it is 2, the answer for this question is yes. The number of figures in the book is more than 100. But if the figures in one page is 1, then the answer is no. So clearly, we cannot say for sure whether the answer is yes or no using just the statement 1. I hope this is clear, LKR. Okay. We'll move to the next question then. This is another data sufficiency question. So take 3 minutes to solve this. Most of them have got option C. One, there is option D. So we'll see how to go about this question here. Again, this is a data sufficiency question. They are saying that the 2 statements are given S1 and S2 with regard to 4 numbers. 4 numbers are P, Q, R, and S. And they are saying among the 4 numbers, the question is among the 4 numbers, which is the largest? This is the question. The question is, which is the largest? So which is the largest? And we'll see one by one how this is, whether we can answer this question or not. The first statement says that R is greater than P as well as Q. R is greater than P and Q. R is greater than P and Q, but we don't know among this P and Q which is greater. So we can just write it like this. P and Q would be on the left side of the number line. R would be on the right side. And there is, in this statement, they don't give any information about S. No information, no info about S. So we have to find among these 4 which is the largest. But since they have not given any information about S, clearly S1 is not sufficient to answer the question. So only S1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Then this is wrong. S1 is not sufficient to answer the question. So we will take S2 separately. We'll take S2 separately. The saying is S2, S is not the largest one. We know that S is not the largest one. So S would be somewhere here and there would be some numbers here. There is some numbers here, some numbers here. But we don't know about anything about the other numbers. So we just know the information about S. So clearly S2 is also not sufficient to answer the question. But what happens when we combine these 2? So when we combine these 2, we know that PQ is less than R. R is greater than P as well as R is greater than Q. And they are saying that, and we didn't have any information about S. Now the second statement is telling that S is not the largest. So S is not the largest means, so S is not to the rightmost corner of this number line. So S would be somewhere here. So S is clearly not the largest. S would be somewhere here. So that would clearly give the answer which is the largest. The largest would be R. I hope S can be equal to R. There is one possibility that S could be equal to R, but since they have said that S is not the largest one, so clearly S will not be here. So R would be the largest. So I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, please ask. So together, combining these S1 and S2, we can answer whether which is the largest. The correct option is answer C. For people who have got option D, is it clear? If you have any doubts, you can ask. So take 3 minutes to solve this question. Or 1.5 minutes. Take 1.5 minutes to solve this. It's time. So before moving to this question, I mean, most of them have got option C. Shweta, if in this question, if R was equal to S, they would not have stated that S is not the largest one. Because if R was equal to S, they would have said that S is the largest. Or you cannot say S is the largest because they have clearly said that S is not the largest. There is only one largest then, that is R. I hope this is clear. So we'll move to this question. They are saying that two statements S1 and S2 are given below with regard to two numbers followed by a question. They are saying what are the two numbers? The question is, what are the two numbers? What are the two numbers? And the statement is S1, their product is 21. So let's take the numbers BP, X and Y. Let the numbers be X and Y. So statement 1 says X into Y is equal to 21. They're asking what is X and Y. We don't know, we cannot say what is X and Y because clearly they have not stated anything about the numbers. The numbers are not, they have not told whether the numbers are integers or fractions. So there is no clear data. So we cannot say X and Y is 21 just from statement 1. Statement 2, they have given that X plus Y is equal to 10. Again, from statement 2 alone, we cannot say what is X and what is Y. Again, statement 2 is not sufficient. Statement 1 alone is not sufficient. When we combine these two, that is XY is equal to 21 and X plus Y is equal to 10. People may say that this is 7 and 3. Okay, but the problem here is sometimes these numbers can be decimal numbers. But if you want to just confirm with the algebra, what you can do is you can substitute the value of y here. That is from this equation, xy is equal to 21. We would have y is equal to 21 by x. So if I write it here, x plus y is equal to 10. Y is equal to x plus 21 by x is equal to 10. X square plus 21 is equal to 10x. X square minus 10x plus 21 is equal to 0. This, if I factorize, this will be x square minus 3x minus 7x plus 21 is equal to 0. This is x minus 3 minus 7 common x minus 3 is equal to 0. And this would be x minus 7 is equal to x minus 3 equal to into 0. So x is equal to 7 or x is equal to 3. So if x is equal to 7, then y is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, y is equal to 7. So in both these cases, x is equal to 7 and x is equal to 3, both the numbers would be 3 and 7. So the question is, they are asking is just the numbers 3 and 7. What are the two numbers? So clearly from both these statements together, you can clearly say that the answer is, the two numbers, that is 3 and 7. So statement C, that is S1 and S2 together are sufficient to answer the question, but neither alone, that is S1 alone cannot answer the question, nor S2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Okay. So we'll take the last question of the day and last question of the topic. So take 3 minutes to solve this. It's time. Please mark your answers. Some have got option C and some have got option B. So we'll see how to go about this question here. This is a combination of the relations questions and the inequality question. So we'll see what's the question is asking us. 4 persons A, B, C, D consisting of 2 married couples are in a group. So there are 2 married couples A, B, C, D. In this case, we are just assuming that they are all, a couple is a male and a female. They have not given, there can be 2 females also, but in this case, normally they have not given anything. A couple consists of a male and a female. So I would take plus as male and minus as female, and this is just a convention here. Both the women are, so there are 4 persons A, B, C, D consisting of 2 married couples. So in these 4, there are 2 like one husband, wife, another husband, wife, 2 couples are there. We don't know exactly who are the couples. Both the women are shorter than their respective husbands. So they are saying that women are shorter than their husbands. A is the tallest among the 4. So if I draw a number line here, A would be on the rightmost corner, and here the BCD would be there. BCD would be there, but we don't know where is BCD. A is the tallest among the 4. C is taller than B. We have that C is taller than B. We don't know whether C is, when compared to A, where is C? So C is taller than B. D is B's brother. So from this we know that D is a male because D is B's brother. So if B is here, so D is B's brother, so D is plus. So we don't know whether B is negative or positive, male or female. So they are saying that in this context, which of the following statements is not correct. So if D is positive, D is the brother of B. So in this case, they have said there are 2 males and 2 females. So since they are given that both women are shorter than their husbands. Both women are shorter than their husbands. So the tallest person among these 4 should be a male, because women are clearly shorter than the male. They cannot be the longest person in the group. So A is the longest person, so A should be a male. So if A is a male, A cannot marry D. So A has to marry B. So A is a male, so B has to be female. So D would have married C, and C is a female. So this is the relations. B is the sister, D is the brother. D is the brother. And C is female here, and A is male. And we have found out A is male because A is the the longest person in the group. And since both the women are shorter than their respective husbands, then A is male. So A is male. So A has to be, so these 2 are siblings, so they cannot be couples. So there are only 2 people left out. And since A is a male, A cannot marry D because D is already, they have said that D is the brother, so D is a male. So A is a male, so A has to be B's husband. And C has to be D's wife. So this is male and this is female. And now we'll see the options. The first option says that all 4 have family ties. Yes, all 4 have family ties because A would be the brother-in-law of D and C would be the sister-in-law of B. So all the 4 are related. So this is the correct option. This is a true statement, but they are not asking which is true. They are asking what is not correct. So clearly this is true, but this is wrong. They're asking an incorrect statement here. So option A is wrong. The second statement is B is the shortest among the 4. So clearly we have A. A is the longest. A is the tallest, sorry. A is the tallest among the 4, so A would be here. And C is taller than B. C would be taller than B. And D is here. So D should be somewhere here, because they have said that both, so C is the wife of D. So C should be shorter than D because of this statement. The women are shorter than their respective husbands. So D is the husband of C. So D has to be taller than C. So D would be here. So this is the relative height of all the four people. So A is the highest, tallest. D is the second tallest. C is the third tallest, and B is the shortest. So this is also true. Since they are asking which is the false statement, so this is wrong. Then C is taller than D. C is taller than D. This is the wrong statement. C is not taller than D. C is shorter than D. Because C is the wife of D, and they said the women are shorter than their respective husbands. So this is false. So this is the correct answer. And we'll also check the last option. A is B's husband. Yes, A is B's husband. This is true. And this is true, but they've asked which one is the wrong statement. So this is wrong. The correct option is okay. Good night, guys. Then thanks for coming. We'll meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Thank you.